But it's one interesting one. They say robots can write code, crunch data, and even ace interviews. But can they truly lead, listen, or inspire? So it's the ultimate face-off, that is the human versus machine. Technology races ahead, but there's one thing it still can't touch. That's the power of human connection. And that's our next topic for the panel discussion, human versus machine, the critical role of soft skills in our tech-driven world. And for that, may I please invite Dr. Dindayal Swain, Director, Sri Advanced Global Center for Leadership and Ethics, Sri University, Cuttack. He is the session moderator. Can we have Dr. Srikanta, Patnaik, Chairman, Board of Trustee, Interscience Institute of Management and Technology, Bhubaneswar. Dr. Srinibas, Mahapatro, Chairman, Presidency Group of Institutions, Berhampur. Dr. K.C. Mohanty, Chairman, Newton College of Science and Technology, Bhubaneswar. And Mr. Sarasweta Patra, Managing Director, SAMET School of Management, Bhubaneswar. I'm sorry, Ms. Sarasweta Patra. All right, over to you, Dindayal sir, for the session.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, good afternoon. I mean, that's a very interesting topic. It reminds me the Gladiator, the Terminator, I mean, human versus machine. And I have a very, very good distinguished panel. So my job is very easy, but I'm very excited after listening so many things and looking at all these panelists. So what is the format is, we will give an opportunity to introduce, I know all of them, but I will request all of them to introduce themselves for 30 seconds. Whatever I am saying to my colleagues, it is applicable to me, because I am fortunate among all these distinguished panelists, I got the opportunity to moderate. So that's the reason I sat in the middle, so that I will be able to moderate both the sides, two to each. And then what we'll do is that 3 minutes to 4 minutes we will speak from our heart, because all of them are very experienced, so we will try to justify the topic. And then concluding remarks, that's how we will go. But before we start, let me set the context, and then I will request all of them one by one to go ahead. So the key discussion point of this particular session for all the audience, first, why are soft skills becoming more critical in today's tech-driven work environment? How can schools and universities effectively teach and measure soft skills? What role do extracurricular activities play in building emotional intelligence? How can educators integrate soft skill into STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, heavy curricula? Are employers valuing soft skills equally alongside technical skills in hiring today? So this is the context. So we will try to delve into this. I take this opportunity to welcome Dr. Srikanta Patnaik, Chairman, Board of Trustee, Interscience Institute of Management and Technology, Bhubaneswar. Welcome, sir. I take this opportunity to welcome Professor Dr. Srinibas Mahapatro, Chairman, Presidency Group of Institutions, Berhampur. Welcome, sir. I take the opportunity to welcome Professor Dr. K.C. Mohanty, Chairman, Newton College of Science and Technology, Bhubaneswar. Welcome, sir. And I take this opportunity to welcome Dr. Sarasweta Patra, Managing Director, SAMET School of Management. Is the pronunciation correct? Okay, Professor? Okay. So, Professor Sarasweta Patra, Managing Director, SAMET School of Management, Bhubaneswar. So, we will start from the left side. Over to you, Dr. Srikanta, if you can just start.
Yeah. Hello. I am Srikanta Patnaik, educator for 35 years. I am also editor of many magazines, book series, as well as journal. And I'm an entrepreneur running one institute, Engineering and Management Institute.
Good afternoon, members of the dais and on the dais. Thank you for giving this opportunity. I'm Sarasweta Patra. I'm the Managing Director of SAMET Group of Institutions. Of all the members present on the dais, I'm probably younger with my experience, but ready to learn, ready to implement a lot of things. I have over 17 years of experience in education, so my experience spans about from the United Kingdom, where I completed my MBA and worked there for organizations like NHS, KIUK, and Maritime Coast Guard Agency. So bit of my education experience comes from maritime education, where we were running Maritime Franchisee College with Liverpool John Moores University. And after that, in 2021, I took the leap, and I thought that, yes, the education I have taken in the United Kingdom, I probably can implement in my own home state, where I'm born. So that's where I took the leap, and as it's still going, I'm taking my baby steps, learning, falling, standing up. Yeah, I think this is how I have been doing. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thanks. Over to you, Professor Mahapatro.
Myself, Dr. Srinibas Mahapatro, founder and chairman of the Presidency Group of Institutions. The institution which has started since 1998 and giving the value-added and professional education. I am with this education industry since 4 decades. Started my career in 1986 in teaching profession. Then I promoted to different positions, served across the country in different capacities. And now I'm with my own institution, Presidency Group of Institutions, where the education is different, where the experience is different, and focus upon this, your CBT. Thank you.
Thank you. Professor Mohanty.
Good afternoon all. Myself, Dr. K.C. Mohanty. I have been teaching mathematics at various level, +2 degree, BTech for last 40 years. And I was in the very early days, I was fascinated by mathematics. Therefore, I decided to be faculty in mathematics. Due to my love of mathematics, I have written various books on mathematics, authored and co-authored mathematics at diploma, +2 science level. My recent book, Higher Secondary Mathematics, is a very good reference book. And that was written initially by my professors, my teachers who have died. And presently the book has been authored by me and my teacher. And also I have written another book on discrete mathematics, which is a textbook which is a subject in computer science and MCA. Initially, I was in government job. I was a lecturer and an assistant director teaching the officers in RIPES, Regional Institute of Planning and Mathematics. And due to my fascination to love for mathematics and to teach poor students of rural area, I left the government job after completing 17 years. I took VRS and joined various degree engineering colleges, private engineering colleges, where I served nearly 17 years, and I almost worked as dean and principal. I was principal Indus College of Engineering for 10 years and so many other colleges. And I set up my college 16 years back. Meanwhile, 16 batches of students from Newton College have passed successfully. And still I am fascinated by mathematics. I have been teaching mathematics. I want to continue to do the same till my end.
Thank you, Professor. About me, I'm currently working as Professor of Marketing. I was former Dean of Faculty of Management Studies, Sri University. Now the department is headed by one of my friends. So I'm very happy for him. He's doing a very good job. I did my PhD from Central University and then Executive Hybrid MBA from Columbia Business School. I started with Tata's, then Parle, and then since 21 years I'm teaching. That's what my brief profile. 1979, Sriharikota, SLB-3. It is supposed to be launched. Mission director is Dr. Abdul Kalam. The chairman of ISRO, Satish Dhawanji, Professor Satish Dhawan. It's supposed to be launched. Countdown starts. And when it goes to 7 seconds, the computer shows there's some error. There is a leakage in the propel. So the responsibility comes to Dr. Kalam. And then Dr. Kalam goes to the scientist and asks, what should we do? Should we launch? Then they have aborted the machine, and the scientists feel very confident, but he has to take a call. So he has taken a call, and they have propelled the rocket. But first stage was fantastic. Second stage, it gone mad and gone to the Bay of Bengal. Huge investment. All media is sitting, national, international. So Dr. Kalam was very stressed because he was a young scientist, very stressed. So he has gone to Professor Satish Dhawan and asked, sir, I'm really stressed. So much of money of taxpayers have gone into Bay of Bengal. What should I do? So he said, don't worry. Let's go together. And then Professor Satish Dhawan gone straight to the press conference and said, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We failed this time. But I can give you a guarantee, exactly after 1 year, we'll be successful because I have so much of trust on my team. And exactly in 1980, they launched the rocket SLV-3, and it was a hit and success. So, ladies and gentlemen, what happened in this particular story? It's a real story. Leadership is very, very vital. Now, in this case, when success comes, Professor Dhawan asked Dr. Kalam to go to the press and address. But when failure comes, he said, I will address it. Now, when you talk about soft skills, machine versus man, your no amount of AI, because I teach AI and analytics and digital marketing, specifically digital marketing, no amount of technology will help you to build leadership. It can give you platforms, but it is not possible. So, we will start the discussion with this note. So, leadership is one of the skill which is proposed by World Economic Forum, the 10 most important skills of the future. And if you look at the SDG goal also. So, I'll stop here. This is the opening remark. So, out of 10 skills, I will request my panelists to touch one skill so that we'll be able to make justice, and finally we'll conclude and give you some food for thought out of this session. Yeah, over to you, Dr. Srikanta.
This is a very vast subject, and to give in 4 or 5 minutes, it is not possible on my part. However, I'll give, say, a gist of it. Who needs this soft skill? If we'll divide all the jobs into, say, 3 categories. Say, in government, we call, say, gazetted, non-gazetted, and, say, worker level. Or in company, say, workers, managerial, or supervisor and manager and leadership. So, who needs and what they need? So, if you look at, there are so many videos are coming in YouTube. You check it. Now, so driverless cars are coming. So, drivers will be jobless. Or, if they need or want job, they need to have a high-tech vehicle to drive. So, they need, previously, for example, I am giving a small example. One of my driver left a few days before. And another driver I have heard from, say, Kontavanji or something like that. Say, whenever he arrived, he is unable to drive a, say, smart vehicle. And he didn't know where to push button to, say, lower the, say, glass, push button to stop, put button to start. He needs, say, 2 to 3 days time to learn the things. Now, whenever the, say, driverless car will come, so many of the drivers will be jobless, and the rich people will be hiring the drivers who need to learn these AI tools and techniques. So the question is where these cars are available. In last year, in 2024, China has implemented a driverless car in a city called Wuhan, and it was in the news. At the same day, he launched 5,000 driverless car, and it is not in one city. By next year, it will be in all cities of China, and next to next year, it will be in other countries. So there are many, many drivers who will be jobless, and they need to know these skills. Now coming to majority of the Indians matriculate or say dropouts, what is the job they are doing? Delivery boys. Maximum. You talk about say Amazon, say so many, say Panda or any food chain, delivery chain, so they are working as a delivery boy. Now the Amazon has launched very shortly, say driverless delivery van, small say robot van, and it will go to doorstep and it will deliver the say product and say packets. So these delivery boys will be jobless. And what is happening now? Previously they are in the sorting center of say all these whatever you call say either say delivery company or Amazon, or there are in the sorting chain many people were working to sort out the say packets and letters. But as on today everything is automatized. Say fully robotic platforms are there. So they are becoming jobless. Now the next thing is coming, say robotic safe. So it is a machine learning, AI tool, and everything is there. Now in our kitchen, and we are employing a maid servant, she is getting 3,000 to 4,000 rupees, serving in say 5 to 6 neighborhoods. But after 2 to 3 years, you will find say each one of you are procuring one say robotic chef. He will be giving you as per your personal say choice. So many things will be jobless. They need to know how to operate these say kitchen. So it is not that even if the rich people do not have time to cook themselves or give, even if to push a button. So to operate that, they need how to run a say robotic kitchen or robotic chef. So these are the things at the bottom level. Similarly, coming to the supervisory or managerial level, so many things are there. In AI, whole things has been divided into 4 roles. The content base. So say last week, everyone's photo was say digitized by using Lego or animation. So it was in the Facebook. Everyone was doing. Now, say for example, I am sitting here, putting my hand here. So to do this, they can do animate. So without my only taking one photograph, they can give several poses of mine. So these are the things and the content base. Little bit ahead, they call it accelerator. So a little more than that. So people are, university student or the graduate student, they need to know the accelerator. Now, above that, whenever you are using AI with, say, other tools, robotics, some plant, sensors, your camera, all the things putting together, it is known as a agentive or agent-based system. So the engineering student need to know that. And finally, the coding, they call it morning side AI. So the engineering student who are doing their BTech in different branch of engineering, they need to know that. So in a nutshell, the AI platform is so vast. And for your information, I started my PhD program in 1996 and completed my PhD in 1999. At that time, so much of things were there, and it continued, say, 25 years. But as on today, whenever we are listening AI, so in a school boy is just typing in a say mobile, and he is telling that I have learned AI. It is not that we are using AI. To learn AI, so it needs say many years to complete the whole say subject. Thank you all.
Very rightly said, sir. I would, you touched the technical bit somehow, so I'll touch the human-centric point of view. With AI or any technology that has come in place, it has eased our work, and I think you all would agree. Automation has happened, so you want, in this fast-paced world, you want your work to be done very fast. But I cannot teach someone empathy. AI cannot teach empathy. So it's all about more on the side of theory that we address when it comes to technology. So I think, individuals should be exposed to their environment through different activities to learn the communication skills, to get a work done, to face different environment, to face the adversity. So I think these things are learned through soft skills, and the soft skills comes from the different activities or the different environments or the different scenarios that the individual face through. And I think at this moment of time, I think what I personally understand, and you all would agree to it, companies look for people with right attitude, and that comes with the skills that you have developed over the period of time. Because technology or any kind of training that can be given to the individual, but when it comes to someone having a good communication skill or adjusting to adversity, having a good problem-solving skill, it comes with an experience, and that's what I had to say. Thank you.
Wonderful. Yeah. Professor Mahapatro.
Here I have been informed to talk upon the extracurricular activities in soft skill. One thing I am telling you, there is artificial intelligence, machine learning, many things are there. Those are the hard skills used to increase the human efficiency, but it cannot substitute the human power. The sympathy, empathy, passion, compassion, all the things are highly essential to prove oneself for a particular position or post. Listen it, please. And if at all it is required, that can be developed through soft skill. We have another skill, that is soft skill, which is not certified the way hard skills are being certified, which are not rated the way the hard skills are being rating in the university system and others. But the soft skill means the power, the instinct, the urge, what you do have should help you for your betterment. That is very important part of the soft skill. Other things are there, but I am not throwing light upon. My thing is that this soft skill is very essential for employability, for presenting oneself and getting the satisfaction and gratification out of the humanity. Okay? As for that, here the question is, how we can develop it, how the extracurricular activities can help for soft skill. Okay? The thing is that, while teaching the leadership, we are taking some formulas, some procedures, some techniques, and presenting also, taking the assistance of AI tools also, giving some cases too. But with this, we are not able to synchronize it. With this, we are developing the knowledge, but the skill, the interest, the urge cannot be developed. My dear, if a teacher will be asked to be inside the classroom, but don't touch to the subject. I have experienced this. A teacher has been informed to be inside the classroom, but don't touch your subject. Engage the students. Believe me, if you can practice it, you will find out that what the students are having, their inner potency. Their inner potency will give them the guidance, will give them the direction to develop further. And during that time, your hard skill will be helpful for them. My dear, first the soft skill, the inner urge of the student need to be developed. First identified, then developed. First identifying what the thing you can do. Under this extracurricular activities, let us say first is the drama or the presentation or this dance program. With this, the student can be more disciplined and able to present his or her skill. Second is coming the sports. In the sports, student became more disciplined, can know his or her ability, can think of to present something. Physical presence. Earlier in the dance, his oral presentation, his voice, he can able to feel that, yes, while I am saying, at least 30 students are hearing. I could able to engage 15 minutes or 30 minutes or 5 minutes to my friends, and they are hearing to me, and after last they clapped me. Means I am skilled in that way. Got my point, no? And so the second part is, you associate students in the clubs, associate students on the social activities, associate students upon any service programs. There you will find what is their instinct, and they also will be trained, they also will be learned where their acumen is, where they are fit for, where their competency is. After knowing themselves now, they can develop something internal interest. And after that, if they hear the hard skill, if they will get your hard skill, they will be doubly encouraged. My dear, it is a session not to talk to you. I have some experience. I will be feel happy if anything can be discussed upon this forum. And it will be, I hope, it will be my contribution after getting some knowledge of 40 years. Hence, you have any question how it can be implemented, what are the things it can be, the way it can be designed, how the students, those who are very naughtious, they can be, no student is naughtious, my dear, because their inner urge is not being satisfied or recognized. That is the reason they are feeling something different. They are acting something different. If that can be systematized in a positive way, they can do wonder. And in the soft skill era, these extracurricular activities, the students' engagement in sports, culture, social activities, drama, dance, whatever it is. And it is very enough, and we should encourage it. Presidency College, a pleasant platform always. In our chain we have developed, don't curse to students at any time. He can come and he can go, no problem. But why is he going out? That is your concern. If you are good, if you are the right teacher, if I am delivering the right thing for his future, if I am able to encourage him, then why is he leaving the classroom? As all the things are coming. As in the presidency culture, in the presidency forum, we are training to our teachers, our academic system, that you should develop with along with the students' psychology. With the students' psychology, if you want to develop, know their psychology. To know their psychology, engage them in extracurricular activities. Until and unless you engage the extracurricular activities, until and unless they will speak, perform something, you cannot know everybody's or students' interest area.
Absolutely correct.
Thank you very much giving this opportunity.
Professor, I think I'll just take 1 minute before it goes to Professor Mohanty. I mean, what he was saying, all the teachers are respected because we are doing innovation and we have to learn technology, we have to come prepared. But you know, this 30 seconds is for the audience because you know, I mean, all gratitude to all of you for sitting and listening. I mean, speakers are plenty, but audience is very few in maximum situation. So one exercise for all of you, just 20 seconds. Just do like this. Yeah. Is there any sound? Thank you very much for following. I mean, and all great audience. Okay, you do like this. Is there any sound? No. You do like this. Oh, I have also a sound. So now a lot of sound. You do like this. Okay. Okay. So this is called body will. So in whatever profession you are, your body should look like, that profession. If you're a teacher, if you go to the class with, suppose you have some issues in family or somewhere, you are not in a mood, I mean, you are done. Because, that first 30 seconds will set the tune. Whether AI, anything, I mean, you talk about. We're not going into the detail, we are just touching the issues in surface. This is known as emotional will, ring finger. So you have to understand the audience. Now, the moment we start, delving into a lot of things within limited time, which is flashing there, I mean, all learned audience, I mean, it's not enough. That's the reason we are just touching the surface. And, giving something for food for thought, because everybody is a speaker in the audience. Now, this is called intellectual will. Read, read, and read. So the problem will happen. Now, normally faculty members complain that students don't read and come to the class. We do respect. I'm just making an opinion. This is my personal one, subject to rejection and correction. If a teacher reads well, the vibe will go to the audience. So now they are using ChatGPT, Gemini. We are also using ChatGPT, Breeze, Gemini, all these tools. Now, even we are using this to make questions. So what is happening, so this is called intellectual will. So if the teacher is not reading, student is not reading, it will be a total chaos. Technology goes for a toss. Now this one is known as ego, right? Ego. We are modern generation, we are much better, you are older guys. The older guys, in our time this used to happen. Same happens in family also. And this is called spiritual will. So because I am from Art of Living and, ISKCON, so we do yoga. How many of you do yoga? Raise your hand. I've got 10 seconds, quickly, then Professor Mohanty. Okay, so what is the first step in yoga? What is the first step? Okay, looking at the time, very good, thank you very much. Looking at the time, so what we do Chin Mudra. Chin Mudra is what? When ego surrenders to the master. So ego comes here, surrenders to the master, and this becomes Chin Mudra, Sthira Sukha Asanam. So your body is still, inside is happy, and then it goes to the blissfulness. So what does it mean? It means you have to have that body will, emotional will, intellectual will, no ego. Ego has to surrender. So in toto, listening skill of the faculty will decide how successful he or she will be in handling Gen Z. Because the more you talk, so we need to reorient this along with technology. Now most of the institutions have gone for 40% AI, and they ask only faculty for 60% to go to, and it's continuing. So with this, I will stop, because this is one of the component of the 10 skills proposed by World Economic Council. Managing stress, both for the faculty and for the student. This is one of the important skill for future out of the 10 skill proposed by World Economic Forum. Professor Mohanty, thank you very much for giving the opportunity. Yeah.
I want to outline few points on human versus machine. As all of you know that we have inducted machine to every work sphere. Machines not only makes our work easy, it also increases the efficiency. The humans excel at creativity, emotional intelligence, and adaptability, while machines are superior in speed, accuracy, and ability to process vast amounts of data. Human can make mistakes, but machine, they increase efficiency, they work with a lot of speed, but both have advantages and disadvantages. Actually, human advantages are creativity and innovation, which is not possible in case of machine. Emotional intelligence is there in case of human, which is also not there in case of machine. Adaptability, common sense of institution, ethical consideration. But machines also, they advance in, they have advantages, they have a lot of speed than human beings, they have accuracy, efficiency. But ultimately, it is, if we combine human beings with machine, then our efficiency will increase, and ultimately the production will be maximum. So we have to develop our academic system from the very beginning, so that we learn the technique of combining human intelligence with machines, and how we work, the two can work in a suitable condition so that our efficiency becomes maximum and our production becomes maximum. That's all from me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So we have just reached the time, but I will request all the panelists just, like couple of sentences or a small paragraph to conclude the sessions so that it will be our contribution to the esteemed audience. Yeah, Professor.
The topic given to us was man versus machine. So we have traveled a long way. Machine assisted human. So it was up to this, it was okay. So machine was assisting us. But now onward, the futuristic, say, prediction, there is a video, you can go download it from, say, YouTube, how the future is going to replace human. And there the question comes, social, ethical, and legal issues of generative AI. So in this regard, say this month, last year, we were working on a book on the same title, Social, Ethical, and Legal Aspect of Generative AI, and is going to be published from Springer next month. And it say consists of many authors from different part of the globe. And there we have discussed many aspects of, say, problems of the society, how we have to take precaution of governing AI. So I am also editor-in-chief of International Journal of AI Governance and Human Rights. There continuously we invite articles, we invite opinion from scholars, academicians, and students to contribute to this journal. So this is a platform I am sharing with you all learned people. Whenever you are getting any, say, negative aspect or any side effect, legal aspect of AI, you can communicate to me. My name is Srikanta Patnaik. I am available online. You just Google my name, everything will be available. Thank you.
Wonderful. Yeah.
From the human side, as it was human versus machine, I would rather say that the human skills are honed by technology. So this is how we make the world a better place, by using technology. Thank you.
Wow, so brief. Yeah. Professor Mahapatro and Professor Mohanty, concluding remarks.
I have been informed to give the concluding remark. Here the remark is nothing but a appeal. Oh, my dear galaxy of teachers, come forward, join with the changed pattern of education, where the student concentration is more. And so, as per the today's topic, let us engage our students, find out their internal urge, interest, and acumen. With that, we will plan our educational system so that we can reach to them and insert in their mind our hard skills, engineering, management, whatever it is. And so, and dear, come forward. All the things are coming with artificial intelligence, with the change of the time. All lot many digital things are inserted into. We will use it, but don't forget to utilize the soft skill. Let our students, if generate their soft skill, hard skill can be achieved. My dear, hard skill they can get from anywhere. They can get from different areas. But for soft skill, they have to have the mentor. They have to have the guide. They have to have the teacher. My dear teachers, it is an opportunity for all of us that we are blessed with this profession. Let this profession utilize for developing the soft skill. With this, the hard skill can be developed, and the world, the nation can be developed in every aspect. With this expectation, it is my appeal I am presenting on this good forum. Thank you.
Wonderful. Professor Mohanty, any remarks? You are happy with man-machine?
Same thing here. The educationists and the education administrators are present. So to have a good combination of human beings and with machines, our students from the schools and colleges, universities, they should be trained, and the education should be developed so that we work, the machine and the human being, they work in such a way that our production will be maximum and efficiency will be maximum. That we have to think from today. Thank you.
Yeah, wonderful. So, I will just conclude within 60 seconds. We started with leadership. we have not touched so many areas. I know the panelists, so they are, voracious knowledge. We have not touched parenting. We have not touched we started with leadership. This is a dichotomical world. This is my opinion only for this talk. This is not official communications to anybody or to any forum. Disclaimer. Where faculty are struggling in some of the institute for good salaries, where infrastructure is not there. So many things are there. Then suddenly you are ready to embrace technology, AI. Government institutions have got plenty of money, grant from government, very easy to talk about technology. Private institutions are struggling. Lot of dichotomical situations there, but technology is beautiful. We have to embrace it. We have already embraced everything. There is Anandji, Chandanji, thank you very much for putting all of us together. You started with the shairi, we will end with the shairi. Manzil milegi bhatak kar hi sahi. Manzil milegi bhatak kar hi sahi. Gumrah to wo hai jo ghar se nikle hi nahi. So I think we have to go out, embrace technology. We are resilient people. We have already done it. We will do it. Man will always stay important. It will never be substituted by technology unless and until we are doing our part. And that is soft skill, leadership, resilience, stress management, parenting, having that human relationship, social, interactions. So if you don't do all these things, then obviously wife will be replaced by robo, husband will be replaced by robo, and kids will anyway, they don't care, what is happening. So, you have seen that Elon Musk has already started the humanoid and all those things with AI. So touch, feeling, everything is coming. So as long as we are doing our job, which is the softer part of the site, that is never going to be replaced by AI. AI will only replace some of the domain skills which are monotonous. So the moment, I'm a cyclist. I cycle 400 kilometers, 500 kilometers. So when I go to the class and tell the students, or they see in the social media, this is, sir, what you're doing. So all of us might be doing a lot of activities. So let's do, like what Professor Mahapatro is saying, the softer side, sports, recreation. Let's, ask these kids to go out of their, mental jungle. No mobile games and all those things. This will be there. You cannot avoid. But we are embracing technology. So we will stop here. I thank Professor Srikanta Patnaik, a voracious speaker and a great person in AI. I thank Madam Patra, who is a fantastic entrepreneur and into technology part coming from London. Professor Mahapatro is a seasoned academician as well as founder of very good college in Berhampur. Professor Mohanty, mathematician. I think you have done a fabulous job looking at the time. And thank you, Chandanji. Thank you very much for putting us all together. Thank you, all audience. Our gratitude to you for listening to all of us. Over to MC. Yeah, Ms. Mahapatro.
Well, thank you so much, sir. I think out of everything that we've had, had the discussions about, and this was the most recurring topic and the most interesting topic to talk about. And any which ways AI or anything would not supersede the human power in the end of the day. But for such intriguing discussions and everything, and for giving us our time, we would love to felicitate all of you. And for that, may I invite Mr. Uday Shankar, Senior Customer Training Advisor from SAS, to felicitate our session moderator, Professor Dindayal Swain, Director, Sri Advanced Global Center for Leadership and Ethics, Sri University, Cuttack. Ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of clap. I know Proceed will be going on to the tea break. So we'll be giving you that leverage. We'll be just be felicitating our dignitaries. Dr. Srikanta Patnaik, Chairman, Board of Trustee, Interscience Institute of Management and Technology, Bhubaneswar. All right, everyone, please. Dr. Srinibas Mahapatro, Chairman, Presidency Group of Institutions, Berhampur. Dr. K.C. Mohanty, Chairman, Newton College of Science and Technology, Bhubaneswar. Next, Mrs. Sarasweta Patra, Managing Director, SAMET School of Management, Bhubaneswar.